Hi, I'm Jade Grady, an editorial success manager here at Shorthand, and today I want to talk about the death of the press release. I know, it sounds strange. Companies, nonprofits, and government agencies are busy pumping out press releases every hour of every day. But it's not that press releases don't exist. It's that for most people, most of the time, they don't work. In 1990, there were 57,000 working journalists in the United States. Today, that number has halved, even while the rest of the economy has grown. So, it's almost impossible to get earned media coverage these days. What's the solution? More and more teams are turning to owned media. Owned media is the same thing as earned media, it's just created in-house, from production and design to publication and distribution. Here's the problem. Most owned media is boring. But it doesn't have to be that way. Here are some tips from Shorthand for making your owned media stand out. Know your audience. Most organizations don't need fleeting engagement with millions of people. They need a deeper engagement with a much smaller audience. Instead of going broad, get to know your real audience. Create content for them, and them only. Copy the best. Just because you're not a media company doesn't mean you can't learn from them. The best media companies in the world, like BBC and NBC News, are doing cutting-edge work in digital content. Study them, and then use their techniques on your own content. Invest in your team. There's no way around it. Owned media will require you to invest in the skills and capabilities of your own team. Use freelancers and agencies when you need to, but make sure you keep a core team in-house to inform and guide your strategy. Be visually ambitious. Your content is competing with literally every other piece of content on the web. Be ambitious. Don't be afraid to invest in video, audio, animations, and data visualizations. Visually compelling content is much more likely to capture and keep your audience's attention. Have a point of view. Most in-house content is boring because it lacks a point of view, so have one. Avoid pushing every piece of content through an elaborate approvals process. Instead, appoint a single person to own your editorial content and let them make decisions about what to produce. Go where your audience lives. Yes, an owned media strategy requires you to produce great content on your own website. But once you have that content, you need to repurpose it and redistribute it where people actually spend their time. That might be a social media channel, or it might be an online community. So next time you're about to send an email blast to 500 journalists, don't. There's a better way. Till next time.